We have a must-have which allows me to be standing on a block of ice right now. Look at this! I could run and jump and dance on this ice and I ain't going nowhere. My good friend Mike Spinelli is here.
Adam,
Mike,
how you doing, man? Great to see you as well.
We only have 8 minutes, but let me tell you, this product that you're about to see is going to resonate with you if you live in an area of the country where it's going to snow and it's going to get icy. This is called our Quad-Trek all-terrain snow cleats, and what these do, they go on any shoe, formal or casual, and they give you instant traction on the ice. Tell us, Mike.
That's the best part about this, Adam, is the fact that we are, what I'm standing right now is on a block of ice. I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't have the Quad-Treks on. And what makes Quad-Trek so special is the fact that it transforms any footwear into all-terrain cleats. So you can sit here, I can move laterally next to you, we can do a little dance number, I can come here and we're perfectly stable because there's 24 metal teeth that are gonna grip into the ice and it's gonna provide you that maximum traction. So if you're a commuter and you're always worried about falling or tripping when the snow and the elements come, you don't have to worry about that because Quad-Trek transforms all of your footwear into all-terrain traction cleats. So not only is it great just for the winter months, it's also great if you're a yard enthusiast. You can slip these on, you can walk around your yard, you can aerate your yard, it's gonna break up the soil to allow the nutrients to come down to feed your yard. If you're into hiking, hikers, bike trailers, you just put these on your shoes, they have the teeth. If you're ascending up the mountain, if you're descending down the mountain, Quad-Trek is going to give you the traction to be able to give you that stabilization that you so desirably need.
Mike, it is a brilliant product. For the past 2 years has been I believe, 4.5, 5-star reviews across the board. I want to tell you a couple things right out of the gate. First time ever we've got colors. You can choose black, but we also have this in your brown and we have it in red. We have a sizing image that I can show you as well so you know what to buy. Small for the women's is 4 to 7.5. A medium would cater to a men's 7 to 9.5 and a women's 8 to 11. And the large is a men's 10 to 12.5 and a women's 11.5 plus. If you've ever been out there on the ice and the snow and you are absolutely petrified, because you know when you lose your footing and your heart sinks and you're scared you're going to fall over and crack your head, it's horrendous. If you ever are somebody that takes a second pair of shoes with you because you've got your sensible shoes and then you've got your fancy shoes, you don't need it. We'll show you on all these types of shoes, the Quad-Trek basically just, it extends onto your shoe, it grips it, and you can now take the dog outside, you can walk to the bus, you can go anywhere and feel good about it. That's why it is a must-have for tonight's show. There's only 5 minutes left, but you know, the joke here, I suppose, Mike, is that I'd never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, and that's what, and a lot of people don't realize the benefit that Quad-Trek is going to be able to give you because we're also into our style, we're also into fashion, and the Quad-Trek easily slips on over your existing shoe and transforms it into any cleat. I mean, we're on this block of ice and I'm moving forward, I'm moving back, we're jumping.
You don't feel anything.
You can feel the teeth biting into the ice. And when you know, when you're walking up and you're carrying your little ones, or even for your moms or dads that are getting, and your grandparents are getting older, this is a peace of mind. This is a piece of equipment that is an all-terrain traction shoe that you can easily slip on to transform all of your footwear. You've got that nice stretch fit technology that just, you simply put your toe into the front, which we'll walk over to the table and I'll show you how easy it is to put it on. But it has that stretch fit. You hear that term in clothes.
Yes.
You hear that technology, but we've taken it into footwear because you can stretch it over any size flat shoe and it's going to customize the fit to give you that natural traction support that you need in all types of terrain.
I think as we get into the cooler weather, and it's funny being out here in Florida, it's actually crisp this evening, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
As we start to think about the cold weather, the ice and the snow, we start to remember again how dangerous it can be. With something like this, for less than, what, $20, it's a must-have. So as we kind of, and it's only a brief presentation, but honestly, Mike, I think this sells itself, doesn't it?
It definitely sells itself. And I mean, and it goes back to, look at the toughness of this design. You're getting 24 metal cleats.
Right.
That are going to bite in and give you that maximum traction no matter what you're doing. And you guys actually asked for colors. So this is the first time we're actually offering colors, Adam. And it's so easy that when you're simply walking into the office, women, look at how this just rolls up. Look at the compactness that you have, that you can put this into your purse, you can put this into the glove compartment of your car, and then it rolls out. And when you're ready to walk into the store, you don't have to worry about changing your shoes anymore. You simply put your toe right into the heel, you pull the tab, and you stretch it. It's that easy. And you can see how quickly the pads of the feet of the Quadtrek line up with the base of your shoe. So it eliminates the guesswork. This is always going to align perfectly every time, so that you are always going to maintain a natural gait in your stride when you're walking across the snow and walking across the ice.
I want to go through those sizing again, because we are getting limited on the large. So the large caters to a men's 10 to 12.5 and a ladies 11.5 onwards. So if you want the large size, it's a last call. We also have medium 7 to 9.5. Which is for men's, and then of course the medium is an 8 to 11 in the women's, and a small is for women's 4 to 7.5. I mean, obviously, if you live in a climate where, or you live in a state where there's a lot of snow, me being from England, I know a thing or two about snow and ice. It's horrible, and it's dangerous, and it's scary. Black ice, when you wake up on the morning and you realize that it is like a skating rink out there, you put this on and you're not second guessing yourself.
You're not second guessing yourself, and you're having that peace of mind to make sure that you're going to be having that perfect traction no matter where you're walking to. And that's really what it boils down to. I mean, we've all walked out, we've all taken that slip where thankfully we've either grabbed onto somebody's arm, and it's the season. I mean, there's over 150,000 falls a year that happen during the winter months. I can believe it. And this is that piece of security that you're going to have. And the rubberized soles that we have on our existing footwear isn't going to cut it. Look at how easy this shoe moves around. And this is the rubber. Look, I mean, you see the heavy-duty traction. This traction is not going to give you that support that you need when you're on icy conditions, but not with the Quadtrek. Quadtrek, it bites. You have that stability. You have that support. I'm not holding on to anything. I'm able to dig this, groove this out, and I'm not having to touch or even use Adam for any type of support. And then look you can easily walk if you're a delivery man and you have icy conditions where you're walking up in the city, you're walking up the steps. I mean, my gait is natural. I'm not even thinking about knowing that I'm walking on an 8-foot slab of ice, and I'm perfectly secure and I'm perfectly calm because I know what the Quadtrek is going to provide.
I mean, guys, if you can just see, look for a second. I've taken mine off because it is nearly over, but look, now that I put my foot on there, look how it just slides. Before, my foot wouldn't have moved. I mean, it was solid. I mean, I would not stand on this right now if you paid me, because I would go flying. So we love it. It's on FlexPay. It is a great must-have. It's a great find. Any of your shoes, it's going to fit, ladies or gents, black, brown, or the red. For this winter season, get it so you've got it. Don't wait till we're halfway through December before you realize, oh boy, I wish I'd have got those Quadtreks. I remember last year, Mike, when you guys were on, I think you sold out in like the 3rd or 4th airing.
Yes, we did. We can't keep
it for $20. It just makes sense.
You know what? And all you guys are telling us that you always give them as a gift, but you forget to buy yourself a pair. Now's this time to take advantage of buying yourself a pair, because you have that peace of mind. Again, it's a stretch fit technology. It's going to transform all of your footwear to make sure that you have that natural security and protection when you're walking in those icy conditions.
Mike, thank you so much, my friend.
Adam, always a pleasure.
Brilliant product. I know that was short but sweet, but it's an important product, and I know you'll love it when you get it. Well, we've been asking everybody questions all night rather, Mike, about what's the best trick you've played on somebody, and we have an answer from Chipmunk. Hi, Oh, okay. So from Chipmunk says, my husband used to fall asleep in the bathtub with the water running, and he would plug the top emergency water exit with his toe on a washcloth. I was afraid he would drown. I bet you were. He said he always woke when the water hit his lips. So one day while he slept, I added some red food coloring to the water. He woke and started screaming, trying to find where the red came from. Sure cured that scary problem. That's a real good answer. I think we've got one more. Johnny says, the best trick I've played on someone was change the time on the clocks. And when my boyfriend woke up and he got up and ready for work and left, then came home within 30 minutes, only to realize it was way too early. Somebody's going to win $25. Thank you so much for all your